Hello, Tom from everystepcalculus.com, everystepphysics.com. This is a quick video on a parallelogram for Calculus 3. That's where you get this A and B vectors. And my programs are essential for this stuff. I mean, this is cross product and certain ways to do things. And of course, if you want to study it for a week and just memorize this stuff and how to do it and everything else, you know, you're going to get an A on the test. But and then of course my programs are all show you step by step how to do it, so you even retain it if you can't use the calculator. But anyways, I'm going to show you how this program works. Incidentally, you can buy them for $10. My program now through September because of the COVID thing or what's going on in the country. So you can send me $10 on my PayPal and I'll send you the programs for Calculus. Calculus 1, 2, 3. Send $10 to my PayPal account, tomtrumpet4@gmail.com. That's TOMTRUMPET, the number 4@gmail.com. And subscribe if you want to see more movies or share it. I don't really get any kind of access to my program, not very many, you know, now. This person here, this professor here who put this on the thing gets 146,000 views of this. And I'll get 3 or 4 on mine, you know, and yet mine are a million times better than this crap here that you do and trying to learn it and all this stuff. Here it's right in your calculator, which I'll show you in a second. Index 8 to get to my menu. All the instructions are there when you buy my programs. I'm already at vectors because this is what you are looking for when you're doing vectors, you know. So you go to my menu. I did that to save time, but you scroll down, you know, use this to scroll down to the V section. And the A vector, you have to press alpha first before you enter anything. So we got alpha 7 for the X portion of A. Next one is alpha 3 and alpha minus 4. And vector B here is alpha 1, alpha 0, and alpha 6. I always show you what you've entered. You can change it if you want. Seven, 3 minus 4, yeah, 106. Okay, that's cool. And we got all these options we can do. B minus A, the magnitudes of whatever they ask you for these two vectors. Right now they're talking about a parallelogram, so we're going to scroll down here to find parallelogram. Oh, here it is, area parallelogram. And I give you all that, you know, for myself. I did these programs for myself to pass calculus, of course, but I mean, so you try to, you know, if you go to them again 10 years from now, you can talk intelligently about whatever you're talking about. This is the magnitude here, and also means absolute or positive. I'm going to do the cross product of these two vectors here. Here's the cross product. You set it up like this with the lines on the side. and then you do each calculation. Here's 3 times 6 minus 4 times 0, etc. Each one of these you write down 7 times 0. That's what he's doing here. Cross product, 3 times 6 is 18, minus 4 times 0 is 0, etc. So you're doing cross product like this. Come up with 18 minus 46 minus 3 squared. He actually put a plus 3 here, so that's a mistake by the professor. It's really a minus 3. No big deal, because when you're squaring it at the same situation. And so we got 18 squared minus 46 squared and minus 3 squared. Turns out to be the square root of 224.49. Here we are, 32 plus 221.16 plus 9. Turns out to be a square root of 2449, and when you actually do the square root of that, it's 49.487 square units. Notice they never put square units down here, because it's just, these are just Sudoku puzzles and crossword puzzles in calculus. I've never found anything that calculus solves useful. The derivative solves the slope of a line, and the integral solves the area under a smooth curve, etc. But I've never found, out of 20,000 pages of this crap, I've never found one useful calculation. Not one. Okay? After 30 years of doing this. So, but I mean, it's just Sudoku puzzles and crossword puzzles. That's really what you're learning and what you're doing, exercising your mind, actually. So anyways, go to my site, buy my programs, and pass calculus if you want, or pass physics. You'll be able to pass physics or calculus with my programs, okay? And of course, do your homework quickly. Otherwise, study it for hours and hours, not knowing what you're supposed to study, etc., etc. And but anyways, good luck in your classes, and have a good one.